pick Zeus against TB. Those were good times.
Yeah, sadly,
Not a hero anymore.
Not a hero.
the hero's just not good.
Well, they don't really have a lot of time. It will be Leshrac coming out.
Why?
Not happy.
I don't.
Can be good against Slardar with the X control against him. Yeah, though the armor can also cut through Kunkka sometimes, so that's a mixed bag, but it will end up being good against the Leshrac. This is a very good match for Kunkka with the blade mail build-up, so...
First blood is going to be Nico. A Slardar Shadow Demon lane beating out Terrorblade Jakiro. I mean,
Definitely utilize it to gain a huge advantage here. Meta will be popped to dissuade this aggression. OG playing these early lane super well in terms of these early waves. And they have a lot of more regen to work with here.
oh, and there it is. You knew it was going to happen eventually. Natsumi was hitting way too many shackles with this Tangled facet. The damage was ramping up. Tim's, is he going to be run down by Yatoro? Looks like it. No Fairy Fire left to be able to stay alive. Panto has a Fairy Fire, though, and that's going to keep him alive as now Nico is getting kited. Pops the leg day, gets the crush. He can't finish the job, though. Yatoro strikes back and gets a double.
This is what I thought this lane was going to look like. Super strong lane for Spirit. You just lay the dual breast into them, run them down. We'll end up cleaning up Pano as he runs into the tower to get the resource refill, but that's a Lotus for Yatoro. Puts him right back on.
Laurel, can he get the stacks? No, he's going to be struck down by lightning. Yopaj. Facet.
Okay, we just saw nothing. That was great.
I was like, man, this is a long replay. Tim's will die to Laurel. Laurel looking for some time outside the lane where possible, as he does not want to be sitting in this lane against the Leshrac for too long.
I don't mind that. You got solo killed. The lane's going to be rough. Look for some action elsewhere around the map. See what you can find. Monkey can always make the moose collapse. Big trouble here. Another Shackle's coming up. He should be dead with some extra body blocks from Skem. Don't even need the Shackle. Just run him down. Early stats. Big base damage. Easy laning stage right now for Natsumi. Keeping up with that big bad Terrorblade who's getting all the extra kills. And a man fight mid. Edict. Pulse. There is the level advantage for the Leshrac. Yopaj with the double solo kill in the laning stage. Whew. He is cooking with heat. Concern for Spirit. Your Kunkka is finding nothing. Your Monkey is getting triple game. What is the rebuttal?
Skem, he's going to take a lot of damage here, but Natsumi is going to break past the tower and try and help out his support. Skem trying to juke around the trees as best as possible. See if he gets up to the high ground. The courier's on him, though, and he will be disrupted by Tims. Maybe that keeps him alive. A blood grenade to take him out. Skem, will he stay alive? He's good. That blood grenade will not do enough damage. Everywhere you look, OG is getting the better of Team Spirit, up by 3K now. Yatoro trying to do the best he can to claw back some of this early net worth by taking an off-lane tower nice and early. And while they will get it,
Yopaj coming in. Solo smoked himself to go for this play.
Yatoro isn't level 6, so he doesn't have the threat of the Sunder. So as soon as the Leshrac closes that gap, he's done for.
What a play from Yopaj. I don't even know where he got this smoke.
Look at Panto making desperate moves at this point, hoping he'd take the Wisdom Shrine before he dies inevitably to Yopaj, but Tim's is already there on the other side to stop it. He'll get that kill. Yopaj gets the Shrine, so he is big levels now.
Natsumi putting an ult into collapse, going to force him off the wave. He doesn't even have boots yet. The only hero currently doing well for Team Spirit would just destroy this early game completely. This is a risky move for Yatoro going into this tower push because you know you're the biggest target right now.
Yeah, they're hoping that they would catch Natsumi on an X boat. Yatoro popping out, but instead, they'll just go for the objective. And I like that OG. I mean, they do have this haste room.
It's a bait.
It does feels really strong. And yep, they baited out the Chen to get the kill on Laurel. And the rest, they're going to be... Oh, what a shackle shot from across the screen. Natsumi catches collapse in the act of retreat. An Expo back, nope, disruption to bail him out. So even that pittance of damage is denied to Team Spirit. They will get 2 and maybe a third. Not Yopaj. Out of the range. Won't be able to get that.
Beautiful gameplay from OG. They read the move for Ancients if you can. Dodge ganks. All these little things really add up. Spirit are extremely good at it. One of the best teams at restabilizing games.
And they do have 2 cores that are good at it, right? Monkey King and Terrorblade.
Yes. So they have some tools. They have some lane shoving supports as well.
Sure.
But the threat on OG is just so high. Wind Ranger, Lesh, Slardar, all three of these cores can run around the map pretty quickly, catch you out, threaten you on the waves. It's not an easy game to show.
Big kill if they can get it. Ice Path. Changing the guard to put Laurel on top of Yopaj, but can't finish the job. Now he's got to jump back before he dies. Jump in from Nico as he reveals his Blink Dagger, with Natsubi joining in on the pool. Man, OG just brought everybody here and it counters Team Spirit once again. They are giving absolutely nothing to this squad.
Just don't have the early fighting items. They don't have the defusal on the monkey. Don't have the blade mail. How do you take these fights right now? You're about to get your ancient stolen.
Yeah, there it is.
This is just a total collapse. Team Spirit in this early game. They do not have the same spell power. The lanes went terribly. And Terrorblade can only bail you out so much.
Well, haven't we talked about this before? But like, the Terrorblade matchup against the Lesh,
Goes
isn't
both.
it a little awkward when you're on even net worth? You need to be ahead as the Terrorblade.
For sure it goes both ways, but I still favor Terrorblade in this matchup. Again, I think all the items he builds are great versus the Lesh. And I think it's a hero that goes in and it needs that third or fourth item to defend against the Sunder. Maybe Yopaj will go for a very early BKB here to get more aggressive. They find Natsumi.
Okay, back-to-back big core pickoffs for Team Spirit. Smoke's coming in though, and they're just gonna jump straight to Yatoro and burst him down. So despite the loss of their carry, OG, big punish, good disruption. That's gonna start off the Wukong's commandos going out from Laurel. And Laurel won't get anything off. Stuck in the trees, will be cut down.
Full team wipe is what it's going to be here.
Yep, Collapse is not going to be able to outrun the Slardar, that's for sure. So
Here's your blade mail. 16 minutes and you die.
jumps onto Laurel, and that was a bait. Team Spirit will all set up behind him. It takes a while to get him because Team Spirit's lineup is pretty low on damage. Yopaj is still going to jump inside of this Wukong commando. Okay, he has the Aegis, but that was still kind of crazy. Is he going to be okay on this second life? He's going to be dead shotted back into an ice path, and he's just dead. OG, what have you done?
Oh, they are throwing hard right now. Skem not going to be happy about that fight. Hand of God was on cooldown for 5 seconds as that Slardar dies. Then his Lesh runs in. You can't join him because the Wukong's still up. Mega disjointed team fight from OG. A Spirit lay a perfect bait.
Oh no, OG, they're still trying to make moves on the mid side of the map, but Laurel scouted them out. They're going to get a quick kill on Panto maybe. No, Natsumi makes a good read of the situation, makes a run for it. Good thing too, he leaves Tim's behind. That is just one more pickoff for Team Spirit. All of a sudden, 10k gold swing. Almost. As they were up by so much, they had the Aegis. They should have been able to grow this gold lead. Instead, it has just been yanked out from underneath them.
So many streaks. Like, even that Shadow Demon was worth over 1,000 gold, basically, because he had a 6x streak. Toro wants to gate and try and flank OG on the other side of the map.
Yeah, got to set up for Roshan switching to the other side now. Which means that they will not have a war to play around unless they get one out now.
OG just trying to sit around their vision right now. Do not want to give the jump to Spirit.
I think Tim's is positioned to break a smoke here. He's ready to go with the Blink Dagger. Smoke breaks, and away he goes. Playing on the Watcher, breaking Spirit's move.
OG just broke both of their smoke plays.
Big moment, even trying to bait out his illusion. Cute play from Tim's. Still finds an opening though. Boundless Strike hits on a Skem. It's pretty far out there. They're going to chase after him. Force Staff should get him away. Team Spirit, nice shackle. Now they're left kind of in this awkward zone. They haven't really caught anything. Do they keep trying to march in? Tim's actually gets hit by, nice disruption. Save from the X. Still going to be hit by a Boundless Strike. Follow up on him. Lots of heals going out, but Tim's is still going to die. Natsumi coming in from the side, trying to land a shackle shot, but is immediately met by resistance. The MKB, it will not finish him up. A sliver. Oh, the dead shot from downtown from Rue finds its mark. The carry of OG is dead. Now their offlaner is gone as well. Team Spirit continue to march forward. What started with initiation that didn't quite find its mark, now it's left up to Yopaj to carry through this fight. They're going to buy back on Nepo, but Yopaj, he's just going to die to the damage from Yatoro. Yatoro is just doing too damn much damage. OG are just not respecting that fact. Nobody's showing. It's a team spirit huddle up. Not giving OG the opportunity they're looking for. And eventually OG is going to have to come back here. The Terrible 8 illusions are pushing in. Got to deal with the waves. That's where Team Spirit thinks they're going to find this opening.
It's a scary jump for Spirit, though. You're going into potential buybacks from OG in their base. I don't know about that one.
Sneaking around behind the tier 2, checking all this bottom area, seeing if there's anybody farming. There is not.
Also an awkward timing to make this play because Roche can't spawn for another minute. So even if you won the fight here, OG would still be able to spawn and take you on that Roche.
At least get some good vision down.
Yes, that much is true for sure. And Panto, he's kind of just camping it here, waiting for that guy to come down here and farm the camp.
The smoke is going to expire, and they're going to be underneath a ward. They have this deep bottom river ward that is going to see some of Team Spirit right now.
Valuable right now.
They're getting a lot of information off of that when the Shivas goes in. They know they're around here. Nice double crush. That's the opening they're looking for. A splitter to follow it up. Varl at half HP. Gets off the changing guard here. See if he can jump away. They actually just back out for the Wukong's command entirely, leaving Tim's for dead. So just the support is what OG got off of that. They get the meta to be activated from Yatoro.
They got meta, both, and Wukong.
Play it slow.
Definitely an opening here. You have to look for something. Well, the courier just ran in with the Daedalus. It got delivered, though. They didn't kill it.
Get to it in time. But the meta's going to wear out, and they're kind of being surrounded here. Team Spirit are not retreating. They're taking this tier 2. But once they start trying to leave, well, eventually the initiation's going to come through. That's Yopaj blowing up Yularo. He's gone. Yatoro trying to slow him down with the Scotty where he can. Nico challenging him, just trying to bash him up. Lit his other 2 cores back away. Nico taking a lot of damage. Jules, Glimmer Cape, he's out. Shackle shot attempted. That's going to be Lincoln's done. He does have the focus fire on him, but he's got to be careful of these illusions, which are kind of dicing him up. Collapse gets hit by Nico. Yatoro on the run, trying to find an opening to get it teleported away, but the shackle shot, it latches onto him. Yatoro slowed down just enough. They're going to catch up to him. Yatoro, all that's left is a Thunder Mark and maybe a kill, but not even that is going to be available. OG deny him everything. Team Spirit.
Because you have long-range stuns. You can't just really TP out there. Maybe that's what Spirit were thinking. We can't TP out. We have to just stay and prepare for the fight. But they use both. They use Wukong. They use meta. The meta's running down. You're still in this area? If I'm OG, I feel like I already won that fight. I'm just stalking them and waiting for my moment. And now, what a moment they found. Big shackle shots to land. Big kills to pick up. Tim's wants the +1, and they're going to get it here. Not Toomey.
This just feels a little silly now.
He's going ham.
Now we're just giving away extra heroes on top of this. So OG, now they've got the numbers advantage for 60 seconds instead of 40.
So Wind Ranger is all of a sudden level 25, gets that super nice advanced focus fire talent. And he is dealing some deeps. Full AC on Nico as well, worth mentioning here. This is another aura to add to the mix as they are stacking up.
Laurel, you got to get out of here. This positioning does you no good. What a hit from Nico! He got ahead of him on that boundless strike.
What?
Where are you going?
Is that the game?
I mean, it might just be the Team Spirit have gone from now. Yatoro's back up. Now they're going to be waiting on Laurel for 60 seconds. Is this a Hail Mary from Team Spirit's play
that
for Roshan interference here? But they're going to be met by a ward. So they know there's something here, something smoked up. Force doesn't quite find a clean jump, but he does get little info.
Cannot go on this.
Yeah, they can't go on. I mean, underneath the Ags plus the AC, he does not take damage.
Look at his armor with all the under all the Chen buffs. He has plus 64 on the 15.
That's funny. Lotus Orb bouncing back the shackle shot. Doesn't land on a Natsumi. Natsumi takes his time. Wait, nope, got hit by the ice path. Trying to finish that collapse. A little bit more damage. Wait, he's going to die. The Yatoro here. He got collapse, sure, but it's not going to be worth your life. They lose their carry. Now Nico, he doesn't have sprint anymore. He's going to die as well. Team Spirit. I thought this was a Roshan for the taking for OG. Now it's Team Spirit who have full control of the pit.
You do not want to chase too far away from where Yatoro is. You have to keep in mind this Terrorblade has no move speed because he's true 6-slotted. You have to play around him. You can't overextend.
Meta lasts so long.
He still got half that duration.
Yeah,
almost.
it's not like there's this window.
Just the buyback from the Chen.
Really?
Shackle
Horse
pops-
is going to die here. Disruption goes down.
big
Yopaj,
damage.
he has to go in. Terror Wave to push away the rest of the heroes so they can focus on Yopaj. Yopaj almost dead. Forced out, trying to get him away. Nullifier goes out, but a little bit of heals. He's
X.
got the X on him. Anything to stop the X pullback? Well, they do have the tidal wave, but they didn't push him back in. Yopaj managed to get back out, and now he's looking at Yatoro, who is limping away on low HP. There goes the first life. Natsume struck in from the side. Killed the Jigiro. What about the second life, Yatoro? Oh, he burns fast. He goes down so quick. Team Spirit had nothing to bail him out. No disables, it seems. And once Yatoro is gone, it's just a grab back. Get everything you can. If you're OG, kill every hero you can find. There's no damage. There's no threat left.
Nice shackle from Collapse, but too late in this fight. TB got melted by Disseminate on top of a Hex. And both teams do have buybacks available. I mean, everybody basically has buyback except that Terrorblade who's trying to farm it up right now. It'll be a big one for Yatoro to snag. Just feels like Spirit are missing some of those last talents too. We're looking at all these 25s for OG. Spirit are missing some of their big 25s. The Monkey King ring, they're 2 levels off, and then where the Deadshot charges, they're very far off.
Got the Crows of Haste. That's undispellable on Yatoro. Trying to push away this Slardar, and he's making a run for it. Hits the crush.
shackle.
Oh, wait, Laurel immediately shackled. Manta trying to dodge a little
Can't
bit
get out,
damage.
he's blocked
Yopaj
it.
hitting the right-hand side, and Laurel still dies. 2 picked off on the side of Spirit as OG Force just kind of goes in, gets Spirit to take a bit of a bait because
do
he
a
is
buyback.
so tanky.
OG do not want to overextend here into buybacks and end up losing that Roche.
Yeah, I mean, Meta got used. If Roshan spawns at the right time here, I mean, you've got the full control. You can let Meta just take out here.
It's a risky fight.
Is Overwhelming Blink really the... like, he could buy an Ag Synth and get another item on top of that. Did you really need to upgrade your Blink?
The slow is kind of annoying.
Well, I'm talking about the Arcane Blink for the Wind Ranger. He has a slot.
Scanning.
Yeah.
OG not going to get caught inside the Roshan pit. The blink in. Go after Rue. The Sword are in some trouble. Disruption will buy him some time here. Terror Wave not really hitting too much. Nico hits another crush and makes a run for it. So he just cannot seem to deal with this. Natsumi used his Focus Fire on a Panto. Couldn't get the kill because of Ghost Scepter. Laurel tries to chase after him. Unable. They have to stay close to Yatoro here. They can't drift away too far. OG hitting from every single side. Team Spirit huddled up around their carry as best they can. Panto finally gets picked off though. Laurel trying to set up for Wukong's command, but OG are just not giving them the opening. In and out, feint after feint, getting Team Spirit to bite, and then they jump in, then they find their mark, then they find their opening, get the kill onto Laurel. Another hero down, pushing forward. Yopaj finding another one. It's going to be Panto. A third death on the side of Team Spirit, and only one buyback. That's going to be Laurel using his 3 heroes left on the side of Team Spirit. Who gives a damn about Roshan? You've got the advantage now.
They are just dancing around them. Spirit cannot lock a single hero down for any amount of time for Yatoro to deal the DPS. They are getting kited and outplayed in this late game, and it is not often you see that.
That's
Yatoro, just all this strength and nothing to do with it.
Megas, and they're not stopping yet. Yatoro all in for the Divine Rapier. A final hold. Pops the meta. They already jump in after him. Yatoro's trying to put the damage, but he get hit by the splitters, and he's gone. Divine Rapier is gone. Yatoro is gone. This game 1 is gone for Team Spirit. Yatoro is already out of the lobby. He wants none of this. OG. They beat Team Spirit in the early game, and they spanked them in the late game.
This team is on a roll, man. Terrifying to play against when they have their strats and they know how to use them.
They're gonna swarm your lane. There's gonna be a Nature's Teething in. So while I think Troll is good for the game, he's a bit volatile.
I don't know why they wouldn't just go for their tried and true
Luna.
Oh my god.
Not on my bingo, that's for
When's
sure.
the last time you saw that one?
Yeah, that build can be annoying against the Wind Ranger because you just orbital bombard him to death.
Hey, same goes with the Furion, right?
Sure. So there's some potential there. Support's looking for first blood up here.
Natsumi in some trouble. He's going to take a lot of damage before he's even nightmared, and now he's going to be full duration whipped. When Run trying to get back underneath the tower, he's just going to die. They'll find him. Blood grenade or an auto attack, something will find its mark, and that will be first blood for Rue.
For the 4-minute water rune, trying to deny it. But Laurel will get it. Oh, Yopaj.
Laurel is dead.
Okay. Big play. Gotta start thinking about ancient stacks in this game. Wisdom Shrine's coming up soon. This is another big point of contention. That Fury can always go there, but he went
Wrath
bottom.
of Nature is up, and they're going to go for the kill on bottom lane. We'll also go for the kill on top. OG is going to chase down Collapse. They'll get that one with a focus fire. Yopaj successfully kills Yutaro. Wow,
Team
OG
is just so clean.
just taking over both the side lanes. Double core kills. Get some earn charges for Yopaj as well.
Perfect timing. That earlier axe kill gets you to your focus fire. Then you have Wrath of Nature, gives you the core kills on both side lanes while they're going for the Wisdom Shrine. Trying to find
push him
Yopaj.
back into the team. The Sonic Wave from behind into the whip. No, the whip didn't land. They'll still have the damage though. Yopaj falls, and with Yutaro joining them, they're going to jump on a Laurel here. Not to hit the shackle shot. Can they finish him off before the blink? They got a bash towards the end. That'll do it. Force on a sliver of HP here. 50 HP, hit by the Battle Hunger and the dagger. He'll go down. Natsumi and Tim's now on the run. Whip hits onto Tim's. He gets low. Blood grenade on him, but he's healing up enough. He has a tricks to be able to get down to low ground if necessary. They're fighting over the shrine. Natsumi doesn't want to give it up. The teleport's coming in for Yopaj. This is going to be a brawl here. All fighting over the shrine. The whip pushes them out, and they do manage to get the Shrine of Wisdom onto Yopaj and get the kill on Collapse. OG, they bled out some heroes there, but then they bleed Team Spirit out just as easily. Yeah, thinking on it, I feel like Slider has to be, in a way, one of the more awkward heroes with Furion, because he's not quite a hero that just wants to run around and kill things, and he's also kind of a slow farmer, and Wrath of Nature ends up taking so much of the farm off the map for you. Eclipse is going to be used to try and get a return kill off of Panto dying. Okay, Force push right back into Yutaro. Will end up dying, teleport away from the Furion. Tim still has dagger on him, so he will die as well. That is more than worth it for Team Spirit.
Super value for Laurel. He's in a really good spot now. And this is also one of the biggest differences. This axe can threaten the Wind Ranger this game.
Show on the range creep. He's not going to show for long. OG aren't going to be able to pounce on him in that moment. They're going to have to wrap around, head into the neutrals area.
A camp block almost backfired on him. There's no camp to farm there for Yutaro because I got the sentry blocked by the Ricky, so he just left. Smoke misses. It's your Maelstrom Wind Ranger timing.
Laurel goes straight in with the Blade Mail.
You can't
and
ult
a
him.
focus fire for Natsumi. Not what he wants at all. The Sonic Wave pushed them away. In fact, he is still trying to get out of here. Laurel chased after him, got a little bit more damage. Yopaj, he gets the kill on Yutaro, though, and the Bane dies. That looks so good for Team Spirit. Laurel going in like that, and somehow it doesn't quite work. He's doing fine. In fact, they might be able to kill the Yopaj. Yeah, they got him locked down. The Culling Blade will finish him off. Collapse is left in the middle of three heroes there, and he take down to the Spirit Vessel. That's going to be a team wipe. Collapse one more kill before he goes down. In the end, a 3 for 5.
I do not understand how that went as well for OG as it did.
Yeah, seriously.
It just Furion being a stupid hero, I guess, because he cleaned up the backside.
I mean, look at the damage. You've got Blade Mail 2.0 as well. You've got a Mjolnir for the Wind Rangers. So we'll see that active come into play. People are going to have to pick and choose their targets quite wisely here. Force going to be, oh, he gets the blink ahead of Collapse's blink.
Might still be able to catch him.
Teleport in the corner. Is he away? Is he hiding?
Sticking
He's not
around.
teleporting away. He's going to come back in. He's going to go for it. Oh, is that going to be the play? What an ice path, but they're not underneath the macro fire. Yopaj got caught on the side of the wheel. He's going to be Culling Bladed down. Why did they turn? He could have gotten away.
They just didn't see everybody there. I don't think they ever saw Yutaro. So he's thinking, you know, I'm getting chased by a support in an axe or something. We can turn with the Fury on TP. Normally, you'd be correct, but Spirit brought the numbers. And Yopaj just TP'd straight into the wheel. Spirit are ready to fight this, though. They still have that amp damage on the Queen.
But what if the Queen is the one to be jumped? Crush into smoke screen. It stops collapse initiation as well, but they don't have enough follow-up. Skim couldn't really get an ice path there. Yopaji teleports in deep with his blade mail. They're going to finish off Panto, use the Fiend's grip for the few seconds he's got. Shackle shot, latches down, collapses. He tries to make his run away. Sonic Wave, trying to push back some heroes. It hit nothing. He went for Tim's, didn't even get anything there. Yataro's underneath the focus fire. Macro Pyre is going to get burned out. OG, they have just completely trounced Team Spirit in this fight. Nico thought Laurel was hiding in the trees there, gets another blink off, but Force might be able to chase him. Blade Mail, that's not going to stop him. OG running down Team Spirit.
Dude, what a manly TP by Yopaj. Just straight into the heart of the beast. Pops the Blade Mail, says, what are you going to do about it, son? I know I'm going to win the fight. And there's the Ags for the Luna. That was a big misstep by OG. Yeah. They threw away their best hero on the map, and then they gave Spirit this timing that you can now make a 5-on-4 play with.
Yeah, now you've got a couple minutes where Ags Eclipse versus no BKBs.
Oh,
one BKB.
you find the Wind Ranger?
He's got hit, but he's got the call. He gets off the BKB before the call lands. That makes a huge difference. Less damage there. Escape back to save the Axe's life. He still ticks out from all the damage. Oh, he got him on the Eclipse. No, he didn't. This illusion did spot Natsumi. Did they see him getting smoked up there? Well, either way, it doesn't matter. They're not hitting in the right direction.
Ooh, Roche tossing some fools out here.
Careful there, Laurel.
Laurel got bopped.
A little distracted, goes in, activates the Blade Mail before the Crush goes out. Still no Ice Path, Macro Fire, gonna do a lot.
Oh, that
bail him out. What a beautiful shackle. Stops the initiation from collapse, and they pin him down. Now Rue's gonna be up next.
It's
little Funhouse Miro, but yeah, he's already pulled the plug on this entire team fight. He says this is done. They get Roche. I'm gonna go farm.
Clutch plays by Natsumi. Yet again, no BKB available for the Axe means you can't prevent that shackle landing, but I want to give it to Natsumi, I would assume. There they go, and look at this Panto. He's gonna find Yopaj here and set up the greatest fight of all time.
Nightmare into call. Nico's going to chase after the Bane, but they get the call and the Eclipse to be used to burst down Yopaj. That's going to be a Cullen Blade to finish. And the Fiend's Grip, he's going to die, but even just delaying up Force all this time will allow Team Spirit to run after more heroes. They get Scamp.
Natsumi, what a shackle
from behind, and Yataro's just going to be bursted by Natsumi. What a hit from Natsumi. Absolutely fantastic turnaround to a fight that was going well for Team Spirit until it wasn't.
Radiant's top tower is under
So much firepower with the Fury on buyback. You can say it's a little wasted here by Yopaj, but he has the gold to spend. Better to secure that teamfight victory. It'll pay back anyway.
Absolute monster.
There's 3 TI rings in that shackle.
That's a good line. Nice little Funhouse Mirror, but will not stop Tim's Nico.
Just like that, OG poking the base a little bit.
Smoke to that ward. Team Spirit are about to walk into a Wisdom Shrine area. They make the jump onto the Axe. The smoke screen, throw everything they've got, and he is not going to be able to get off Blade Mail or BKB. Yopaj finds an extra one. It's going to be Rue inside the Sprout.
They were not ready for that fight.
Minus armor plus focus fire. This Roshan could die really quickly.
If he focus fires it, though, he won't have it for the fight.
Yeah.
It's kind of iffy. So you want to
combined
stay
with the roar, you don't want to make that kind of commitment.
I mean, look at the vision. It's getting dewarded right now.
Quite near. On Tim's. Collapse tries to make the jump. Whiffs. The shackle shot lands on a Laurel plus collapse. That is beautiful. The wheel goes out. Fiend's Grip on his Floridar, but it's all Yatoro. It's all the damage they've got is on Yatoro, and he can't do enough. He can only kill the Floridar. OG, they have got too many heroes that are swarming in after him. Gleitnir catches Luna inside the base. OG will not be able to jump in after that. But 3 kills is good enough. Back to hitting the high ground.
So fast on the reaction there for OG. The blink call misses and the shackle hits too. And that's just the fight. Just playing too well right now. Straight up outclassing Spirit here.
2 different fights that collapse. Maybe even 3 has not gotten off of BKB. He just gets initiated on. Rather than him being able to be the big blink.
Yeah, you don't have wards. This is the best ward you've had all game. Might pay off.
And he's getting a lot of information. They're going to try and blow up the Slaughter just like many times before. Push him into the wheel. That was a lot of ultimates, though. I don't think they have anything left to keep this fight going. They've got to reset. Maybe Yotaro disagrees, though. He takes the fight to Natsumi, loses him into the tree.
Great grip.
Yotoro's just going for it. Yeah, the grip in the back onto Yopaj while Yotoro's keeping the rest of the team away. They take away the Aegis, but what about Yotaro? He's been shackle-shotted up. Natsumi can't really threaten him in the damage. Yopaj on his second life, though. Sprout, BKB teleport is the choice for Yotaro. He says, that's good enough. We got a lot out of them there. And in
everybody
fact,
out.
if OG don't lose anybody, that's just crazy. Escape Act dodges a bit of the damage that was coming out from the Sprout. Just enough magic resistance to stay alive.
They got a Slaughter buyback. They got an Aegis, and they lost nobody.
That's crazy.
Spirit just pulling a team fight win out of nowhere off of the high ground Laurel Ward. And they have ults back up. I mean, you have another Sonic Wave here. Eclipse up in 6 seconds. If you linger around here, no BKB on Yopaj, you might just get blown
you gotta
up.
get out of here, Yopaj. You can't be sticking around. Oh my god, he's going back in. That's crazy.
Is he just gonna get called into ults? That was extremely close. On the hunt. Just re-smoke up, re-look for the go.
Yeah, OG do not give these teams much rest at all. Whew. That's a gem. If you had vision problems before, it's even worse when you've lost your gem. Whip goes out. Yotaro, he needs the help. He doesn't have BKB. He doesn't have Manta yet. BKB up in a second. The call comes in. It caught Natsumi. That's a big call from Collapse. Can Yotaro battle through all this with the BKB now? He's trying with the Satanic. He's keeping himself alive, but Collapse, he couldn't kill Natsumi. Collapse the one to die instead. You get Yotaro back to the base, though. Mass buybacks being used by Team Spirit. OG call it quits. The call back in. It caught two. Here comes the Eclipse. Smoke screen. It's going to stop the Culling Blade, and it's Collapse to die. He got one kill out of it, but is that enough? Pantuin from the side, he's got a Fiend's Grip, but there's no follow-up. Team Spirit, they can't get in there. Yotaro can't just run up there. He can't take the fight against Yopaj too many times.
He's taking it now.
He's trying it now. Underneath the glaze, he's got the Satanic advantage. Pushed away. Laurel to finish him off. The Sonic Wave, and it's Skem on the side. He'll get both the kills.
Gem on the ground.
Gem on the ground. Tim picks it up. He's got double gem. He's invisible. There's no way to find him. He's out.
Rue had dust cooldown.
Oh, he had a dust on cooldown.
I think Spirit have to just try and do the Roshan.
Yeah, I think you're right. Can they keep it here? Can they do it fast enough and keep it here?
This is
the call is only going to last so long. They're going to feed script it. They're going to feed script it. What happens if they go in? Yopaj, he's going to hit the back line here.
Oh, he tossed him into
Roshan's tossed him right onto Yopaj. Meanwhile, the Eclipse right in front of this Roshan. Looks like Natsumi is going after Yotaro, and Yotaro needs to hit the Satanic. He needs to hit some heroes. He's trying to hit the Shiguro right now, but he's going to be shackled up. Natsumi's going for it. He's got Yotaro locked down, and there's nothing Yotaro can do about it. Laurel tried to help him, but now he's just another focus for the Focus Fire. He can't blink far enough away. Natsumi is dicing him up. One after the other, and Team Spirit has been absolutely wiped out. OG, they're taking this.
You're the next Focus Fire target. That backfires on him. Team is just getting cleaned up on the back, on the upper side. Mega awkward fight for Spirit as they tried to salvage a weird situation. They did buy out the refresher on the Luna now since he had to commit the buyback anyway.
Wrath of Nature killing every creep wave that gets pushed out.
We see Skem. Yopaj in.
And Collapse, he's the one to get caught here. Scotty to slow him down. Gale forced to push back. Panto! I thought he was bashed. Nico did not have the bash set up, so Collapse does manage to TP away.
And they have 5 buybacks available as Block of Cheese passed over to Yopaj. This is as big as it gets. I mean, what else do you need?
Gale Force pushing in, especially with the Ice Path. Yotaro's going to be in pretty deep here. Sonic Wave gets dodged out entirely by the Ghouls. Pops the Satanic, Yopaj and Yotaro going toe-to-toe, keeping their HP alive. Collapse almost dying, escape back. That managed to keep him up as he was being targeted down. The Eclipse goes out, trying to finish off any of these heroes that are getting low on OG. Most of them at half HP, none of them dead.
I don't know how far they're going to push this smoke, but...
Oh my god, oh, no, Yopaj, don't do it, no, Yopaj, don't do it! Oh, yeah, Blink Collapse! He stops the call.
What?
And that gives enough time that Team Spirit do not... Okay, Panto wants to go in, but what about the rest of the team? The rest of the team didn't want to go in. They said, we want to go out.
They got baited.
Out.
It's a disaster. Yotaro is in the river. He got shackled again.
No way! Yatoro's gonna be the one left behind!
He is not going to be happy about
And now
that.
Laurel is gonna be in trouble. BKB, Sonic Wave trying to push away the heroes, but Natsumi time and time again. In front of him, in his face.
Divine Regalia. We had one tier 5 neutral item, and it was Divine Regalia for Natsumi.
And he goes so fast. He's trying to wait for the right time to use his buyback here. See if OG are going to hit the throne and give Team Spirit an opportunity to go for the initiation. Yopaj has a poke at it. Buyback gets used, but no initiation from Team Spirit. Nothing to be gained off this buyback. Just something to keep the game going a little longer.
I don't understand how he blinked out of that.
Oh, yeah.
Delayed for 4 minutes here. No way to get that back. Collapse is just gone.
Another buyback may have to be used by Team Spirit.
Oh, Yatoro got caught.
Yatoro, he doesn't have the spider legs either. He just, all he has is satanic, and he can't do enough to keep himself alive. They somehow have to play this out without their carry.
No
that doesn't
shot.
seem likely. Everywhere you look, it's Team Spirit heroes getting low and dying, and OG swarming all over Team Spirit's base. And they've got this. It is a 2-0 OG. Welcome to the top of the field.
A perfect run from them so far. A perfect series from them against the 2-time champs. And they don't even look like they broke us. Except now we're actually executing. Super impressive series. Yatoro is not
Man
gonna
has
be
a
happy about
migraine
that.
after that one.
He is definitely very frustrated, as I think he was playing pretty well, but the team was just not clicking as a whole. They're just getting out-executed in these team fights.